video will tell you how to sign into ActiveLearn and find the tasks and activities that your teacher has set for you. Your teacher should send you a link to the login, but if they don't, you can search online. So if I click a new tab and I search for ActiveLearn, what's important is that I choose ActiveLearn where it says pearsonactivelearn.com. If I choose the one below, it says ActiveLearn Primary, and sometimes it comes up with a sponsored link at the top, so just make sure that you're clicking the correct link for ActiveLearn Secondary. Okay, and then you'll get to this screen. Now, some of the issues with ActiveLearn, so some of the hacks, ways to get around it. What I'm going to recommend is that you use Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. You want to go and click the three dots, click New Incognito Window, then go to ActiveLearn and then log in, and you shouldn't have any issues. So we go there, I can agree here, click ActiveLearn, and from there I can log in and I shouldn't have any login issues. If Google Chrome is not working, go to Microsoft Edge. You might need to download the latest version of Microsoft Edge, but I then want you to go to the three dots, go to New in Private Window, and from there you can go to ActiveLearn again and go to the login link, and that should avoid any issues. So ActiveLearn has got quite a lot of glitches, quite a lot of issues with cookies, but it's a really great website once you've logged in and you're able to use the different tasks and activities set by your teacher. The other thing to bear in mind is that it doesn't work that well on mobile phones, and it only works on some tablets. So if you can, please do use a computer when you are using ActiveLearn. If you've got any other issues or any other questions, then do email your teacher and we will help you. Now, your login will be created by your teacher. So you can see my login there. And at Mayfield, we use the school email address for most of our year groups. And I've set up a dummy account to show you how it works. But if you're in a different school, then you might have a different username, which is given to you by your teacher. So we've got student name at mayfieldschool.net. At our school, it'll be first name, then last name at mayfieldschool.net. Your password will be given to you by your teacher. And we have one for each year group. Okay, so once you've put in your email address and then your password, as I said, created for you by your teacher, you can click sign in. It's going to come up with, I'm going to say save the password, but should you forget your password, you will be able to go into the account and reset it. You then need to just agree to the terms and click continue. Okay, this is just for the first time that you sign in. And then I need to set my memorable questions. So I'm going to choose my favorite color, which is green. And I'm going to choose, which one shall I put? Let's put TV program, because my guilty pleasure is EastEnders. Okay, I set those memorable questions. That will help me if I do forget my password. And then what you can see are all the textbooks that are available to you. Okay, on this account, I've put all the textbooks that we have. That might be different for you, if depending on what year group you're in, what school you're in. So you have the textbooks here. Once you're logged in and you can see all of those textbooks, there are two ways that you can use ActiveLearn to practice your languages, okay? I'm sure most of you will be doing one language. So the first thing is if you go to tasks at the top and you click on tasks, and you will see that there is a task here. It says at the top, open tasks. Those are the tasks that your teacher has currently set for you. The submitted tasks is where your tasks will go once you've completed them, and archived are much older than that. So if you find that a task has gone into submitted and you haven't completed it, then ask your teacher for an extension and they may be able to extend the date for you so that you can still complete the task. In open tasks, I've got a task name here. I've just said it's a demonstration for this video. It shows me which textbook it's from. It's from Viva Uno, and it tells me that I need to do it by the 17th of January. Okay, you can click start on the right hand side here, or you can click the task name. So when I click start, it takes me to a screen like this, and I can click start on each. So I've got listening tasks. When I click on a listening task, it's going to appear like this, and I can click the audio, hear the sound, and then I've got multiple choice for the answers and so on. I go through, and if you just look at the buttons, you'll be able to see, click next, you can check your answers, you can look at your results, and if you're really struggling, you can use the learning aids up at the top right. Okay, that'll give you some clues. So that's listening. Pause and progress and exit, because I haven't finished. I would only press submit if I've done as much as I possibly can, and then press pause and exit. Reading tasks, they look like this one. So you can read them and then match up the answers. It's lots of different formats. Again, you've got learning aids at the top, and you can check your answers there. I'm going to pause the progress and exit. I'm looking for a vocabulary one. Where there's vocabulary, you have to look right, cover and check your vocabulary, and then there's grammar here, and you have to sort these words into the boxes. You can just drag and drop them. So quite straightforward once you've logged in. The other way that you can use ActiveLearn, okay, so if I go to library, and I click on the book. So we were just using Biba Uno. So I click on the book that I'm using, and I can see the task that I've been given, but I can also go here. Some people might have a subscription to books. At Mayfield, we don't have that subscription, but we can do exercises, extra practice ourselves. So if you're coming up to a test or an exam, you might want to click exercises and then go to the each module and each unit, and each time I click a unit, I can practice listening, reading, grammar. Okay, I can go here and I can practice again. That won't be seen by your teacher, but all of that is available to you if you're revising for exams. Okay, so there's two ways of using ActiveLearn. We've got the tasks that are set by our teachers, and then we've got exercises which we can access at any time to practice.